movie took about 7 years, the first movie, to be made. And during the first 5 years, at one point, there was an idea of doing it with maquettes, with backgrounds, and CG characters in front of it, integrated into the maquettes.
Princess, where are you? It's very spooky in here. I ain't playing no games.
Well, at least we know where the princess is.
It was 98, 97, 98. It was very difficult. Technologically, basically, computers were not, powerful enough to be able to do that for a feature, for 82 minutes of feature film. So we decided to go full CG at one point, so backgrounds and characters, which also at the time was quite a feat. The big principles of design for the backgrounds, which were highly influenced by Grant Wood, who is a painter, an American painter who stylizes nature, we kept some of that as we went to another technology. The other thing that was planned with the CG characters in live action backgrounds was that the animation of the characters would be done in motion capture, which was also the beginning of motion capture. And the difficulty was to manage to, at the same time, have natural movements of the characters, but also to be able to fine-tune the animation by having handmade animation on the faces, on the hands, on the movement of the arms. And that interaction, software-wise, between the motion capture data and the animation tools of the time was not completely there either. Shrek had more than 100 muscles in his face that would actually deform. That was a feat also.
But where's the
Dragon?
Dreamworks Pictures invites you to a land of fairy tales.
Did you looked up or maybe just watch the work that Pixar was doing, just trying to maybe match it or maybe trying to do better things on purpose, or you were not thinking at all of Pixar?
What you have to understand is that both Dreamworks and Pixar, we all know each other. It's a very small world.
Yeah.
So it is not a competition, really. It really is, an excitement to do the best we can in both studios. So, and we have really good friends in all the world of CG, which now became huge because it's a new medium, but it's still a small world. And that is the surprising thing. We didn't set out at all to make fun of Disney. It actually came with one sequence in the first Shrek. The sequence where Shrek and Donkey go to see Farquaad in town. We started to think about Farquaad, about his psychology. So he's a dictator, ruling his people with iron fists. And we started to imagine, so what does that city look like? He likes to pretend that people are happy. It's basically mandatory happiness. So mandatory happiness was kind of the design conceit for that city. So we started sketching and drawing and so we made streets that are very ordered, and it looks kind of fake Middle Age, and then we put flowers on the balcony, and then we looked at the first images and we thought, oh, that looks like Disneyland. That was the first, actually, and so we realized, well, it looks like Disneyland, and it's kind of funny if we start to play with that. So, there's the annoying little song, and then everything is pristine and clean and beautiful, and everything kind of came from there. The entire movie is a parody. So we found ways of parodying tons of stuff, both obvious and also some more subtle. behind window displays and trying to find little additional gags that you would see not at the first viewing, but maybe second viewing or third viewing. If you look at details in the backgrounds, there's tons of stuff happening, which are all based on that idea.
How about here? Before this is over, I'm gonna need a whole lot of serious therapy.
The one that I am the most proud of is actually the second one. Because when we did Shrek 1, we did not expect it to be such a giant success. Of course, you never know with movie making. And we were exhausted, and we had, when the first one was about to be released, Jeffrey Katzenberg, our boss, said, "It's going to be huge. It's going to be huge." And we went, yeah, sure, it's going to be huge. We're all tired. And we thought it would be, what is a big green guy farting in the mud going to do at box office? And then it became that enormous thing. So then you have the pressure that every novelist or writer knows, which is you make a first thing that's a huge success. Now you have to outdo yourself to make a second one. We were determined to make the second one better than the first one. And we really aimed at that. And I think we succeeded, which is why I like that one.
Ah, who's this? It's the one, the only.
For Puss in Boots, Antonio Banderas was so strong in that character, and that character is so funny. As soon as he appears in the second Shrek, the personality is so strong, and the character is so well defined, and he's so funny and so out there that he's gonna stay.
Yeah.
So it's a testament to the writing and to the quality of the boarding. I remember being in the room when Conrad Vernon, who was a storyboarder at the time, boarded the sequence where Shrek and Donkey first meet Puss in Boots. And I remember when he pitched it in storyboard form, we were all crying, laughing at the end of the scene, already in storyboard form. And the scene in the film is exactly like Conrad boarded it. Exactly. So and that sets up, it's so strong that it sets up, clearly a powerful character that you want to follow.
Sorry, the position of annoying talking animal has already been taken. Let's go, Shrek! Shrek?